I'm going to throw the word dominant at you again and see how much you bristle, because now that we're through 2 games, it would appear to most of us that your team has been dominated. How do you respond to that?
I don't mind the word dominated if you don't sound like a fan. You know, I thought the reason why I got upset, he was almost like he was cheering for Cleveland, and I'm going to defend our guys 100%. No matter what word you use, you know, yeah, they won 2 games. That's the playoffs. I think you can look all across this league. Teams get beat by 1 or 20. It's a game. You get beat. So our thing is you know, yeah, they beat us, but the series is not over. And that was the point I was trying to defend with the word dominant. And I think we're a different team here at home. I know we're a different team here at home. And we're in the same position we were in last year. They beat us worse last year than they did this year as far as the numbers. The amount is you lose by 1, lose by 20, it's a loss. And it's not good. But you know, again, we're not intimidated by Cleveland and shouldn't be. And I don't feel like they dominated us and just beat us to submission. You know, we still got a lot of basketball to be played.
So we'll see more fight tonight.
You will see more fight tonight.
With that, is it about adjustments, or is it really just about you guys doing your own thing?
You know, there's always adjustments. There's going to be adjustments every game. I mean, that's part of the series. Again, you know, the fight part is always important. And again, you're saying our guys. I'm not saying our guys didn't play hard in those 2 games. I thought Cleveland played at a very high level, making shots that were contested, shots where you were there. So if you want to call that dominant, call it dominant, because they made some tough shots. This is not hockey. It's not football. But they made shots. So, you know, there's adjustments going to be made, whether it's personnel, schemes, schematically. We're going to change some things. But, again, we got to take our level higher. And I'm not saying we didn't play hard. I'm not accusing our guys of not playing hard. I'm just saying there's another level we can get to.
Are you considering any more changes to the starting lineup?
Possibly. We always hold that card, Bruce. But again, I'm not going to come in here and give a scouting report. And you know, you guys have a job to do, and I have a job to do too.
I imagine you'll be waiting up until the last second before you have to put that lineup.
Yes, I will. Yes, yeah, right. Yep, exactly.
Is that just a medical decision, or does he have anything to say about it, Kyle?
I'm sure he does. I mean, you always you leave it to the doctors. And if a guy feels like he can go, he'll go. And but the doctors will have something to say about it too. But mostly it's the player. The player knows his own pain tolerance. If there's no possibility of further injury or hurting it further, then I'm sure that he'll try to go.
Kyle talked about trying to get DeMar more one-on-one opportunities. Can you do that if a team is determined to double team him at every opportunity?
Yes, there's ways you can do that. There's ways you can do that, and we will do that.
How different does your teams look without Kyle in the lineup? A lot. You know, he and DeMar both are our hubs. They're the keys to our team. I said it earlier, the way they go is the way we go. And, you know, we're a different team. So, you know, but again, I have all the confidence in Will and Corey Joseph. You know, Corey had a big game the other night and very capable. And like I said, of all the players on our team, he's won a championship. You know, he knows how hard it is, you know, to win a championship. And so he's very capable if Kyle can't go.
You look at some of the other series. I mean, I don't know if you watched the Boston, the Wizards game last night, how heated that got. Are you waiting a little bit for this series or your team to kind of raise the temperature?
Well, that's, you know, again, you know, if people are going to use the word we got dominated, that should get your hair up on your neck a little bit, to get you upset a little bit if people are accusing another team of dominating you. And well, I hope so, you know, in a smart way. I don't want to get anybody thrown out or suspended or anything like that. But, yeah, you should be teed off and upset that somebody's using the word dominant, that you got dominated.
On that same thing, a lot has been made the last couple of days, the off days, about LeBron spinning the ball, and put that together with some of the other plays.
Along with that, too. The word dominant, that play, throwing it off, having a beer on the sideline, all those things should get you upset to compete. Not to compete, but to make it a physical contest.
Do you get a, DeRozan looked like his body language just didn't look good the other night. Do you think it'll be totally changed when he gets in the energy in this building?
I think so. There's, you know, DeMar's had games like that before and bounced back. You know, again, they did a good job. They did a good job, and like Scott was saying, we got to do a better job. I got to do a better job of getting him balls in areas where he doesn't have extra bodies around. You know, Cleveland has something to say about that, but again, he's got to make sure he vaults up and change the body language, change his, you know, you know, play with more athleticism in those situations, and he's done that, and against other good defenders in this league.
What are they doing to take away your three-point shooting?
They're doing different things. They're doing different things, and you know, but it's, again, I'm gonna say this: it's nothing we haven't seen before. And, you know, our three-point shooters have to be ready to take them. And, you know, because there's a lot of opportunities there that we're turning down, and it's making it look like they're, you know, taking them away. But we have opportunities to take threes.
Part of the mindset from the last series where there was such an emphasis on getting the ball to the weak side. You guys want to get the best shot possible, and now you sort of have to accept a good shot instead of a great shot. Like, does that come into
There's some of that to that, Eric. Some of that to that. You know, there's different things we can do to help that, the mindset of to change the mindset of what we normally do, but the opportunities are there.